Hey, in this one I'm going to show you how to solve rational equations by cross-multiplying. Rational is a fancy word. It's a fancy word for fractions. So we're going to be solving some fractions or equations that are made up of fractions. And my thing is, we're going to cross-multiply, but remember to distribute. When you're multiplying a monomial by a binomial, you got to distribute it. We'll zoom in on this. Let's see, right there. So I'm going to do 3. Here's my cross multiplying is going to happen. It's right there. So 3 times y minus 2 equals 8 y minus 7. Distribute, so 3y minus 6 equals 8y minus 56. And now I'll solve it. I can bring the 8s over here or the 3s over there. What do you want to do? Let's take the 3s over here. That'll be easier. I'm going to subtract 3 over here, minus 3y. And I'm going to add, okay, I'll slow it down. I'll do it in 2 steps. So negative 6 equals 5y minus 56. And now I'm going to add, I'm going to come over here. I'm running out of space. Negative 6 equals 5y minus 56. I'll add 56 to both sides. So 50 equals 5y, so y equals 10. I could check that. Let's see. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 10 minus 7, you can't see what I'm doing. 10 minus 7 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So it does work. So next one. So once again, I'm going to do a cross multiplying of this. That's going to be 3r minus 3 equals negative 3r plus 7. I'll distribute it. 3r minus 9 equals negative 3r minus 21. I'm going to add 3r to both sides. That's going to give me a 6r over here. And I'm going to add 9 to both sides. That's going to give me negative 12 on the other side. So I know I kind of did some steps in my head there. And I'll divide both sides by 6. It's going to give me r equals negative 2. Now, one thing we have to think about here is we know a couple things that can't be solutions. R plus 7. So r cannot equal 7. Excuse me, negative 7. Because if negative 7 is right here, negative 7 plus 7 is 0. And I know that I can't divide 3 by 0. So basically, the equation blows up if there's a negative 7 right there. And what about r can't equal 3? Because if I put an r minus 3, or 3 minus 3, it goes to a 0. And once again, this rational expression blows up. I cannot have zeros occur in the denominators. I can have zeros occur in the numerators, but not in the denominators. So this guy right here, right away, I know that s cannot equal 8, because if I put an 8 in there, it's going to blow up. And s cannot equal 6, because if I put a 6 in there, it's going to blow up. So let's do some cross multiplying here. Negative 9 s minus 6 equals 9 times s minus 8. Do not like the s as a variable. It's too easy to confuse with a 5. Negative 9s plus 54 equals 9s minus 72. Subtracting 9s minus 9s minus 9s, that's going to be negative 18s subtracting 54, subtracting 54. What's it going to take me to? 126? You can't see what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm doing. It is 126. And then I'll divide both sides by negative 18. And once again, you can't see what I'm doing. Not that long division is going to help me. That's going to be 8, 6, 6, 6. What's that? 6, 7. I don't know. I'm trying to do the division here. I'm trying to do 126 divided by 18. Yeah, 57. So that's 7 times. That's equals 7. I'm checking my math again. I'm checking it over here because I'm not using a calculator. I could be using a calculator. I could. But watch me. I'm not using it. Watch me not use it. So it's 56. 7. Yeah, 126. Okay, I'm happy with it. 126. Good. Now, I'll tell you one thing that's weird about IXL is maybe I didn't do it long enough to understand why, but they're giving you 2 spaces, so just put the same number in twice. So this would be 7 and 7. This one would have been -2 and -2. And this one would have been, I don't know what I decided it was. What is it? 10 and 10. There might be a rationale for having it twice, but I don't know what it is right now. Okay, that's it for that one. Thanks.